Hey students, what's up? This is Kevin from Strum2TheBeat Guitar and Drum Lessons, where you learn songs that you want to know. Today we're going to be learning the Triad Shapes on the top 3 strings. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of a joke. Okay, what is the difference between a rock guitarist and a jazz guitarist? Well, one of them plays 3 chords, only 3, in front of thousands of people. The other one plays thousands of chords in front of 3 people. Oh gosh, yeah, it's kind of sad for those jazz guitarists, but also sad for rock guitarists. They don't know very many chords. Anyways, keep learning your chords. It's fun. Alright, so these triads, super fun for doing guitar lead. But first off, if you want to know these triads, you really need to memorize all the notes on this B string. What each note is going to be super helpful for you. This first one we're going to start on is the 3rd fret of the B string. And that's going to be a D note, okay? So it's going to make this triad shape, just like your D chord, okay? You can check that out right up there. So this D chord. Now, the middle note is the root note, so that's a D note, all right? Now, the cool thing about this is I can play this D with just playing those top 3 strings, this D triad, and it's I like to call this triad number 1, okay? Now, there's another triad shape that kind of looks like a power chord, but backwards. Alright, the other D triad shape is going to be up here on the 5th and 7th fret. So, you got your, first off, your first finger is going to be on the 5th fret of that high E string. And then you're not going to use your second finger. Your third finger is going to be on your G string on the 7th fret. And your 4th finger, your pinky, is going to be also on the 7th fret, but it's going to be on the B string. Okay? So that's also a D chord. We got this. Okay, so you can see that. And then the next triad shape is going to be shape number 3. And it's going to be right up here. It's going to be on the 10th and 11th fret. Okay? Your root note on this is going to be on the high E string, okay, and that's on your 10th fret, and you're using finger number 2. Finger number 1 is on your 10th fret, playing the B string, and finger number 3 is right here on the 11th fret, playing the G string, okay. Now all these are D chords. Check this out, with your root note being on that middle string, that B string, okay, right here. With your root note being on the 3rd string, that G string on the 7th fret. And then right up here, with your root note being on the 1st string, okay, on that 10th fret. So, you can do all these. Alright, so let me show you how you can use these 3 shapes to go along with a jam track. Alright, hit that track. Yeah. So what you can actually do with this is super fun, but like I recommend doing it, starting off trying to search for that. The first one I taught you is in the key of D. But what's really cool about this is you can add some style play to it. If you don't know very much about style play, you can do some like slides and vibratos. Vibratos are like shaking of it, and then maybe some hammer-ons, some pull-offs, but I got a video on that also. Now, what's really cool is like if you want to jam in the key of D, you do that shape. Okay? Now, if you want to jam in the key of D sharp, let's say you want to look up a jam track and it's in the key of D sharp, then all you got to do is go up to here. Okay, so now you're in D sharp. But then this all the 3 shapes are going to go up a fret. Alright, so I recommend jamming out to these. Well, you can do it in any key. Pretty much you just have to move it up and down. This is D, D sharp, then you got E, then F, and then G, then A, if you keep going up. So I recommend playing these 3 shapes along with a jam track. Also, as you play these 3, there's actually some connecting notes that connect all 3 of these shapes together. So you got your D right here, You can actually connect the first shape to the second shape by playing the 3rd fret on the high E string, and then go up. That's just a half step up from what you were playing on the E string, and then a full step gets you to that second shape right there. And then the second shape, what you can actually do, you can bring your E all the way up to, from the 5th fret to the 7th fret. Okay, so you do a 7 right there, and then a 9, and then your 10 is a part of that shape also. That's how they can connect. If you want to add a few more notes to it to have a little more fun. All right, I really hope you enjoyed learning about these 3 major triads. You can play them in the major keys. It's definitely a lot of fun. Look up some jam tracks, play around with it, have some fun. If you're looking for some guitar help, check out my Facebook group for weekly tabs and other guitar help on there. And if you're looking for guitar lessons, check out Strum2TheBeatGuitar.com. And I would love to hear from you. Hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.